Ahoy there, me mateys, and welcome to episode 5 of Sweetaffy's survival series. How's it going? Now, before we begin, let's update our captain's log, because I'm pretty sure I forgot to do that last episode. Oops. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Into the nether. Meet magic. We don't need to read that bit. Okay. Entry number... Oops. 5. Haha. Entry number 5. My adventures into the nether were a success. Relatively. Still no mangrove swamp to be seen, but I found both warped and crimson stem, as well as discovering a terrible fortress deep within the fiery hellscape. I've also discovered a network of tunnels and bridges that look to be made by the same people who made that old portal here on my island. Strange how aside from the portal and now these tunnels, there doesn't seem to be any other sign of this civilization. I don't think I've seen any other structures. I'll have to investigate more thoroughly. Who knows what more lays beneath the surface? But, for now, I must work on my island. Obsessions over mangrove wood and curiosity towards forgotten civilizations must be put aside for the sake of my island. Yes. We've got things to do here, people. Lots of things. And I do mean a lot of things. So many things that, we're just gonna, jump right into today's episode. I've got chores to do, so I'll do at least one chore, and then I'll go have some fun and get lost in the wilderness or something. Yeah, I've got so much to do, in fact, that my poor goldfish brain cannot keep all of it in. My brain is a sieve. I'm sorry. So, to show mercy upon myself, I'm gonna make a to-do board. Yeah, that's a thing. Visualization and all that. Yeah, let's put it here. I'm just gonna smack it down over here. Tree's bullying me. Joke's on you, tree. Haha. I'm sorry. I'll fix it later. Yeah, that's big enough for now. I don't want to give myself too many things, otherwise I get distracted and do other things instead of what I should be doing. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just make a whole bunch of... Do I want spruce trapdoors? I changed my mind. This is why I don't build things on camera. Ah. Yes, I think that's enough. Again, I'm sorry, tree. Good enough for now. Okay. So, number one priority really should be, that would be the decent thing to do. Cure Larry. We also need a storage room because my ship is too small and I've got stuff. I've actually started replacing parts of my ships with barrels, which is not a permanent solution. Okay. Embarrassingly enough, I am a clumsy person both in game and IRL. And holes. My island, it's not the craziest shaped island or anything, but there's a couple ravines and caves and random pits and things that I keep falling into. And I'm thinking, well, if I'm, falling into pits and things and being perfectly sober at the time, what happens when I've got a whole bunch of, drunken sailors on my island just stumbling around and getting lost in the abyss? So, I'm childproofing my island. Oh, and we're gonna need docks for when those drunken sailors come home. And I need a better fuel source because I'm tired of diving into the ocean every 5 minutes to get more kelp. Should have something automatically doing that for me. Roads and paths to lead to different parts of my island. Not that there's anything other than my 2 ships and my mines, but that'll change eventually, hopefully. Yes, I need a proper seaworthy vessel because I'm a pirate. And those 2 aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Especially not that one. That one's impaled by 5 rocks. What else? I need one more thing. Ah, yes. Find a proper pirate companion. Because Larry is not much for conversation. He's kind of grumpy, I'd say. Yeah, I'm talking about you. That's all he does. He just grumbles and... So yes. I shall find myself a friend. Or 2 or 3 or 90 or something. I don't know. So, now that I have this here to-do board... Actually, 1 second. I don't have enough glow ink, so this is just gonna have to do. slightly better. But yeah, now that I have a to-do board listing out all the chores that I need to get done, I'm gonna cross one of these things off like right now. I don't even know why I dyed it. It was a waste of bone meal. But yeah, I'm gonna cross one of these things off right away, and then I'm going to go do some exploring and probably die in the wilderness. Yes. So first up, I think I need to childproof my island. Because, I don't know if you've noticed during my wanderings, if I've even shown this, but death trap. Another one. Another one. Another one. You see what I'm getting at, right? My island is quite holy. It's holy grounds. And that is not safe for a pirate such as me. Easy. Look, there are a couple of the holes that I want to keep because, you know, they lead down deep, deep, deep. And this one's okay too. That's where I get my steak. Oh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. And they were driving me a little bit crazy, so I decided maybe not to have quite so many animals. Need to make a sheep farm because I need a lot of wool for banners. But yeah. Enjoy a time lapse of me childproofing my island. And we're back. The island is now slightly safer for drunken sailors and clumsy Minecraft players. I'm planning on changing the entire island into like a pirate paradise, but this is good enough for now because that's gonna take a while, of course. And you might have noticed that I've already started marking out a couple of like roads and paths and things, but of course they don't really lead anywhere, so there was no point in like finishing them because who knows where hello Larry, who knows where like anything's gonna be, right? Yes, Larry, I'll build you a house. This is my escapee. We're friends. And somewhere over there, there's a chicken that I rescued from a ravine. That was my good deed for the year. But yeah, for now, I have done my chore for the day. And, you know, I am all about, you know, being nice to myself. And, you know, I do the goal for the day kind of thing, and then I can actually do things that I enjoy. Not that I didn't enjoy terraforming. I got to like listen to like some music and stuff. But there is something that I must absolutely do. Right now. And, that is explore for my mangrove, because I need it. So much. I know I sound insane, but like, seriously, guys. My favorite wood type, and I can't find it, and I'm so sad. I think for today's search, I'm gonna go north. Through the nether, of course, because the stuff that I've already seen to the north is interesting, but it's not what I'm looking for, so I must go further. I also must go to hell, I guess, so I shall see you on the other side, and I guess give you a little montage of things that happen, maybe? If anything interesting happens? Guess we'll find out. We're starting things off eventfully, I guess. Oh, really eventfully. Goodness. Ah. Hello, Mr. Blaze. You're not supposed to be here, I don't think. Yeah. Ahoy there. 'Tis I. Future Taffy. Now, I'm gonna be honest with ya. That first clip was probably the most eventful thing that happened to occur in the 3 hours that I spent wandering the northern wilderness. Obviously, it was not a success, but here are the highlights anyway. After my run-in with the Blaze, I found some pretty scenery and, you know, discussed some plans for the future, maybe, possibly, depending on how this series goes. I wouldn't mind, maybe, once my pirate island is done, and I'm thoroughly bored of the bit, maybe a nice mountain base would be kind of fun. Definitely a big change from piracy. Then, I realized I was running south the entire time instead of north. I've been running in the wrong direction. I meant to keep heading north, not go south. Oops. You know what? It's the Blaze's fault for distracting me. And definitely 100% not my own stupidity. I promise. In one of the towns that I discovered on my journey, I found a place where physics aren't a thing. Who needs gravity, right? Gravity is for losers. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just not gonna question it. You do you, water block. Zip. And then, I found my first friend. I found a jungle. And I found a parrot. And if you remember, one of the tasks on my to-do list was to, make a friend. Hey there, me mateys. Yar. I got a friend. I'm so happy. Now, hopefully I can, keep my friend alive. We're off to a great start. And about an hour later, I realized that I misplaced said friend somewhere along the way. I've misplaced my parrot. After traveling about 7,000 blocks, I think it was, from the northern portal, I decided to call it a day because I was tired and my computer was running out of space for videos, so I turned around. Alright, I am very far from home. And, so far, our mission has not been a success. I've lost my parrot somewhere along the way as well. And honestly, I think I'm gonna turn around. So I'm gonna see what's beyond this hill, and if it's not mangrove swamp, then I guess we're heading back to, portal. And then, you wouldn't believe it, I found a swamp! Just, not the right kind of swamp. So close. We were so close. It was right next to a savanna, and there was like a jungle. It should have been mangrove, not normal swamp. It's just not fair. So, as I said, my adventure to the north was not a success. So, we still need to find a proper pirate companion because I found one and then lost him. And we still have not found mangrove wood, or crocodiles, or anything, which is big sad. But it wasn't a complete loss because I did find a couple of resources and places to gather more of those resources, which means I can work on my next project over on yonder hill. But that is a task for episode 6 Taffy. And episode 5 Taffy needs to like recover from that 3-hour wander of disappointment. Yar. Someday I'll find my treasure. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye bye.